Recording stopped.
Have the problem. Maybe I need someone to help me.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Wait for a sec. Recording in progress. Wait for a sec. Okay. Is it okay?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
So yeah, good morning, everyone. It is a pleasure to be here with you all today. Okay. First of all, I would like to thank the organizers, for the opportunity to speak at the Digital Business International webinar. My name is Toh Pei, and I'm from the Faculty of Business, Economics, and Accountancy at University Malaysia Sabah. So nice to meet you all. Okay. So today we will be exploring a very exciting topic: how AI is transforming the global business landscape. Okay. So here is an overview of our sessions. Okay. So we will go through the fundamental, what is artificial intelligence, okay, before diving into its capabilities, okay, challenges, and also the benefits, okay, and also what's the real application in the real example, okay, the application in the real industry, okay, in the industry that use the AI, okay, to run the business. And last but not least, we will also look at the future of AI. Okay, so what is AI? Artificial intelligence. Okay, so artificial intelligence was defined in 1956 as the science and engineering of creating intelligent machines. Okay, something like the computing technologies that resemble process, okay, that related with human intelligence. Okay, so it is associated with human intelligence. So such as reasoning, learning, deduction, sensory understanding, and interaction. Okay. Um, According to IBM and Google Cloud, from the perspective, okay, what is AI? AI is a technology that enable computers to perform a variety function, okay, advanced functions such as ability to see, okay, understand and translate the language, okay, analyze the data and make the smarter recommendations, okay. Next. Okay, so at the business level, AI is a group of technologies that can help the organizations to work smarter. Okay, so basically, business they will use AI to help them to analyze the data. Okay, and make the forecasting. Okay, plan for the future. Okay, in the long term. So it also can sort objects, okay? So and understand the language, give smart recommendations, and also quickly find a useful information in a very large database. Okay, next. Next, yeah. So these are the common functions of AI, okay? So first, analyzing data, okay? So for example, here AI can reviews customer purchase history. This is example for online, online business. Okay, so they are able to help the the businessman to review purchase history, browsing behavior, and also the patterns. Okay, and come out the analyze what's the pattern. Okay, the customer's pattern. Okay, so for example, it can spot the trends like most people will buy handphone cases after they buy a new phone. Okay, next, making predictions, or they are able to forecast. Okay, so AI are able to predict which product will be more trendy or popular in the next season. Okay, that's the beautiful of AI. Okay, so this can help the business stock the right items. Okay, and of course avoid over ordering. Okay, and third, planning for the future. Okay, so based on the shopping pattern, okay, after the AI analyze the data, so it can help plan marketing campaigns, okay, for that company. Okay, smart recommendation. Okay, so when we shop, okay, you can realize that AI will suggest us. Okay, there is a statement there. You might also like based on your interests. Okay, so when we do online shopping, sometimes we will, I think most online platform, they will have this when they apply use the AI tools, you will see there is a statement lah. Okay, you might also like here is some recommendation for the customer to buy and so on. Okay, sorting and categorization. Okay, AI also can sort out product into correct categories. So it's really very helpful. Okay, because it help the the company. Okay, for example, the online business to sort out okay which product is under this category and so on. Okay, without they can minimize the errors lah or the mistakes. Okay, or any missing information. Okay, understanding language. Okay, so we know that chatbots very popular. Okay, so they will help answer customer questions. Okay, 24 hours, right? So no need to wait for a human. Fast information search, so we can quickly ask our query questions in the search box. So automatically there will instant the result will come out lah, okay, from the AI. So these are the common functions of AI. Yeah. Okay. Next. So basically AI capability is quite same as just now I mentioned the functions that I mentioned just now. The first of all, object recognition. Okay, so we all know that object recognition like can can recognize our thumbprint, our face, so on. So this is the the benefits of AI's ability to visually identify and categorize object. So nowadays, many things using this AI to recognize our face. Okay, for example, the smart door. Okay, they can use thumbprint, our face, even the car and so on. Okay, even the smartphone, right? You can use the this benefit, okay, the recognition apps, okay, to uh to run our gadgets. Okay, language understanding. Okay, of course AI has the capacity to understand and then respond to human language. So when we ask something like ChatGPT or any tools, we can ask anything, then it will come up instantly the result. Okay, learning. Okay, of course, AI skill in acquiring knowledge from new data and experience lah. Okay, that is make sure the data is, because we know that AI is depends heavily on the data, so we have to make sure the data is in good quality and is recent data and update. Okay, updated data. Recommendation. Yeah, AI has the capability to provide the recommendation, okay, that tailor, which is based on our requests, okay, based on our requests. Autonomous action. So AI has the capability to operate interdependently without human input. Okay, like for example, especially in the manufacturing industry, they use the robot, okay, the robotics, the big machine AI to assemble those product, okay, without involving humans, the employees. Next. Okay, benefits of AI. So I believe all of us here, we quite know, okay, what are the benefits of AI? Okay, so first, of course, task automation. AI can do the repetitive tasks, okay? That is the task automation, okay? So it will not really involve human, okay? Because it can do the same thing every day, which is a repetitive task, okay? Decision making. So AI, of course, it will enhance, okay, decision making because they are based on the statistics, the data, the evidence, okay, so that it is quite solid and strong decision making, okay. Continuous availability. Yeah, we know that AI system are 24 hours ready and available, okay, for us as individual and the organization to operate, okay. Data insights, of course, we know that AI provides faster, deeper, okay, insights from the data analysis, okay. So whatever we request and the information, they will come out of very insightful and details based on our requests. And they also can provide the suggestion and recommendation, okay, to solve the problem, okay. Error reduction, okay. So AI will reduce our human errors. Okay, we as a human also sometimes will tend to have some errors. Okay, so with this AI, it will actually minimize the human error. Okay, through consistent, accurate execution lah. Okay, risk reduction. Okay, as I give example, especially also manufacturing industry. Okay, so when we involve it's a manual labor oriented, okay, labor oriented in the organization. So there is a risk, high tendency risk to get injured. Okay, injured lah, or yeah. So when we use the AI, it will reduce the physical risk that faced by the human. Okay, because after all, it's done by the robotics. So it really reduces the physical risk that faced by the human. Okay. Next. So of course, AI also comes with challenges and risks, despite there are a lot of benefit and also its capabilities, right? So first thing is about the data risk, okay, security breach or data loss. So it might be some hacker or the very super hacker, okay, they are able to maybe steal the data, the information, okay, or they try to sabotage the data, for example, okay. Yeah. Ethics and legals risks, okay, compliance issue, ethical dilemmas, okay. Okay, some organization, they will misuse the data, okay, even though they know that they are using the data to do something wrong, okay, through AI. Okay, that is something related to legal and ethical dilemmas lah. Okay. cost in business operation, of course, is very higher implementation cost when we utilize AI tools. Okay, it's expensive. Okay, including the maintenance. Okay, and yeah, installation and so on. Okay, service. Resource mismanagement. Okay, process inefficiency. Okay, operational risk. Okay, for example, when the organization depends heavily on the AI, for example, the robotics to perform the job. Okay, it may be there is a risk that malfunctional. Okay, the AI tools will be malfunction. So it will be terrible if it malfunctional. Okay, so malfunctional lah. Okay, so it will take times to fix and also to make sure there is a the supply, okay, to replace the AI spare part lah. Okay, for example. Okay, so that is the AI challenges and risks. Okay, next. Okay, next I will share the real example in industry. Okay, what are the companies that use AI transform their business globally? Okay, so first of all, AI powered customer support. Okay, chatbot. Okay, chatbot respond to information requests during the booking process. So I believe all of us as a customer or consumer, okay, we have deal with this chatbot, I believe, when we do, for example, online shopping, okay, or you want to do online payment, there is a chatbot. We can ask anything if we face any problem. Okay, so by providing timely response, it can enhance guest satisfaction, leading to increased booking. Okay, energy management. Okay, there's a hotel AI powered system that can turn room lighting and air conditioning on and off according to occupancy. So it can save. Okay, it can help optimize utilities. Use based on real-time insights. Okay, by using AI, hotels can reduce energy costs without sacrificing guest comfort. So next. Okay. The hotel AI. Okay, so I would like to introduce the example company Alibaba. So Alibaba known mainly for being the e-commerce and technology giant in China. Okay, so they have a hotel AI we call FlyZoo. Okay, it's a digital innovation, AI digital innovation in FlyZoo Hotel. So let's look what are the AI digital in FlyZoo Hotel. Okay, so first of all, facial recognition. Okay, so FlyZoo is equipped with a facial recognition check-in system. So usually we have to manually check in, but in FlyZoo Hotel we just use our face. Okay, then we can use our face to check in. So you can see how amazing it's AI. Okay, so on the way to the room, the elevator recognizes the customers and identifies the floor of the room. So we don't need to use the card anymore, but just based on our face. All right. Okay, next. Okay, next, the walker assistant of Timo Genie. So there are 290 rooms are equipped with a walker assistant, okay, who obeys all the guest order by voice. So this walker assistant, they can recognize the customers or guest voice, okay, whether it is to dim the light, change temperature, and so on. Okay. Next, the robot will accompany the guests to their room, okay, providing room service, doing laundry, and so on. Okay, so they will act like as a waiter or waitress in the hotel restaurant. Okay, so this is the example how Alibaba company use AI to run their business. Okay, so in the global. Okay, next. Here is another example. Okay, Domino's Pizza. Okay, the world's largest pizza chain. They partner with Microsoft. Okay, to enhance ordering system, okay, and store operation using generative AI and cloud computing. So through this AI, okay, the collaborations aims to improve customer experience, okay, and by making the ordering process more personalized and efficient. AI-powered assistant also will support store managers by streamlining routine tasks like managing inventory, ordering ingredients, and scheduling stuff. So you can see how Domino Pizza fully utilize AI, okay, because they aims to improve the customer experience through the ordering system and the store operations. Okay. Next. Okay, another example, Tesla. Okay, Tesla, as we know that Tesla is well known with the robot car, okay, driverless car. Okay, it's widely recognized for its innovative use of technology, okay, including AI, okay, in its manufacturing process. So there are some story about Tesla. Okay, they adopt the concept of Industry 4.0. Okay. Of course, there is an integration, okay, advanced technology, okay, the Internet of Things and the robotics. Okay. So Tesla, they employ computer vision AI to process the um, process large amounts of visual data from its manufacturing operations. So overall, you can see that Tesla is using AI in the processing, okay, reviewing, checking, tracking, in their manufacturing factory. Okay, next. Okay, yeah. Okay. So we all know that AI can driving or leading to collaboration, innovation, and expand business globally, right? Okay, so example, okay, Unilever, okay, has launched a cloud-based EB2B platform, and that is the internet online business, okay, that connects its distributors, salespeople, and retailers in different countries. Unilever is a customer, is selling the grocery stuff, okay, the biggest companies that are selling groceries, okay, with a different brand, okay. So this cloud-based B2B provides real-time information whereby it can foster stronger collaboration across the supply chain, okay. So when you see whenever the company or the organization apply or utilize the AI, usually they will have a partnership or collaboration with the something company related to IT. Okay. So therefore it establish a strong collaboration. Okay. But some of the company in the very big country or rich country, they can build in their own AI without partnership, okay, or collaboration. But mostly the organization, they will tend to more collaborations, more better to so that they can have produce the complex and advanced through AI to produce the goods and services. Okay. So through an AI-powered customer connectivity model, it shares real-time sales and inventory data like partners, okay, Walmart Mexico. So here Unilever collaborate with Walmart Mexico. Okay, so Walmart Mexico are able to review and check the sales and the data, okay, inventory data, because it's real time. Okay, so therefore it will able to improve planning and product availability. Okay, so this platform connects, distributors, sales team, and retailers using real-time AI to boost the teamwork and execution. Okay, next. Okay, next, AI also can boost or enhance the innovation. Yeah. So this is an example, Domino's pinpoint delivery. Okay, usually when we order the food, right, we have to check, okay, manually check and so on. But here, Domino's pinpoint delivery, they use a very new convenience travel innovation through AI, which allow customers to receive delivery at anywhere, including places like parks, baseball field, and so on. Okay, so that's the innovation. Okay, good things AI can produce. Okay, so this technology enables customer to track the order with Domino's tracker to see, okay, the driver GPS location, view the estimated time of arrival, and receive the text alert. So that is the example, okay, how AI can bring the innovation to the to the organization. Okay, next. Okay, another example I would like to share is Coca-Cola. Okay, have you wonder try this drink or not? I haven't tried. So you can check it out this or look at their marketing campaign Y3000. Okay, they use the uh AI to advertise this product KY3000. Okay, so Coca-Cola use AI to engage consumer. Okay, introduce this new limited edition flavor, yeah, Y3000, with the help of AI, like I mentioned just now. So it marketed as the first futuristic flavor co-created by humans and AI. So this is very interesting. They create this flavor, okay, using humans and AI. Okay, so here are the process. Okay, so they will gather the insights and then they analyze by the company's AI. So this is the unique flavor lah, okay, according to Coca-Cola. I look at their website, okay, and new. So this is the unique flavor product, okay, that shaping the final test of the beverage. Okay, so yeah, that is the product innovation when they use collaboration between humans and AI to produce this product Y3000, okay, to engage consumer. You also can try to see the marketing campaign which they are using the AI. It's very later I will explain in the part of localization. Next. Okay, yeah, localization. Okay, expand internationally. Okay, so AI can help the business to run internationally. Okay, why? Because AI can help to localize the product and services. Okay, for example, here Netflix, it use AI to personalize and localize content recommendations, subtitles, okay, based on users, region, language, and viewing habits. Okay, so for example, in Malaysia, when we subscribe and watch Netflix, there are subtitles Bahasa Malaysia, Bahasa English, Bahasa Indonesia, and so on. Okay, so that is the what we call localization. Okay, so this help them engage global audience more effectively by adapting content to local tastes. Okay, next. Okay, another example localization. Coca-Cola use AI to create and adapt marketing campaigns, which I mentioned just now, okay, across different regions, ensuring the tone, language, and visual. So you can try to check it out your own in YouTube, Coca-Cola advertisement on this Y3000. Okay, so I think different countries, they use a different way, okay, the language tones and the content, okay. Um, yeah, and of course, using AI, it will have a faster campaign development and better audience lah, connection in diverse market. Okay. Example, the Real Magic campaign use AI to generate thousands of advertisement variation tailored to local cultures. Okay, next. Okay, Spotify also use AI lah. Okay, recommend playlists, podcasts. Okay, and yeah, it's based on the local listener habit, because AI, we know that they have the ability to analyze the listeners' habits, the song and so on. So they will recommend some playlists, okay, or podcasts. Okay. Example, custom playlist for local holidays and or trending regional artists. Okay, next. Okay, we also have AI powered translation, AI. So I think besides Alibaba, I know there are a lot of organizations use AI powered translation, okay, to help international buyers, okay, consumers, and the sellers to communicate effectively on Alibaba.com or other, retailers lah, that using AI powered translation. Okay, so basically it will translate product titles, description, attribute, image, and so on. Okay, so example here, product listing, customer message are translated instantly for users in different regions. Okay, next. Okay, I think last but not least is our last slide. Okay, the future of AI. So we know that AI is more than just a trend. Okay, so I know nowadays everyone is talking about AI, but it's more than just a trend. It is a fundamental, okay, force driving the shift from the traditional business method to more advanced, okay, innovative approaches, right? The future trajectory of artificial intelligence largely depends on humans in creating opportunities and shaping its integration into society for the advancement of well-being and enhancement of business practices. Okay, so that means it depends on the us as a human, okay, to create the opportunity so that the collaboration between human and AI, okay? And it is anticipated that AI will take over repetitive tasks traditionally performed by humans. So this shift will allow us as individuals, we have more time and capacity to focus on human-centered aspect like strategic thinking, creativity, okay, and so on. That's all for my presentation and sharing to everyone. So thank you for your attention. Thank you very much. I pass over to moderator.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Toh, for the insightful and inspiring presentations. Before we proceed to our second speakers, the Dean conveys his apologies for not being able to attend as the event coincides with an accreditation sessions, and he is currently with the assessors. Moreover, the internet connection at his location is not stable, making it difficult for him to join virtually. Okay. Okay, now without further delay, we will proceed to our second speaker. I'd like to kindly remind all participants that Q&A sessions will take place after both speakers have completed their presentations. So please feel free to write down your questions and save them for later. With that, let us now welcome our second speakers. Miss Atikah Aulia Putri. She is the founder and director of PT Almahira Gemilang Berdampak, a company that delivers impactful IT solutions and digital marketing strategies. Miss Atikah has a strong background in computer science and has been involved in projects ranging from AI-powered SaaS development. She has also gained international experience as an AI research intern in Thailand, developing computer vision systems to improve safety in industrial environments. In addition, she is a TEDx UNJ speaker and an alumni of the Future Females Business School supported by the UK Embassy. Today, she will share her perspective on AI and its transformative impact on global digital business, especially from the lens of young entrepreneurs and innovators. Please give a warm welcome to Ms. Atikah Aulia Putri.
Good morning, UNJ Future Leaders. Today I am Atikah Aulia Putri. Okay. Do you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
it's clear.
Okay. Okay. Today I'm standing here because last night I got a insomnia, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm not sleepy. So today instead of sitting, I'm standing here so that everyone can see the seminar in more energetic me. So okay, maybe a little background about me. I have a bachelor degree in computer science from State University of Jakarta, and then currently I'm running a business, a tech agency called PT Almahira Gemilang Berdampak. Well, a little brief of why it's Almahira. Almahira is my daughter's name. It's Almahira. Oh, well, it's a pleasure for me to share stage with a senior lecturer from Malaysian University. Speaking of Malaysia, actually I had a chance to study for about for a short period in Johor Bahru. I learned at UTM, University Technology Malaysia. There, I and my team had a workshop in IoT and embedded system. Well, there's fast forward. Now I'm running this business that deliver digital solutions, including website, mobile applications, and AI integrations. So let's jump into our seminar. Well, today, hopefully everyone's not sleepy, like because today actually it's a great day to share about AI. Okay, here I'm not gonna make everyone like I'm not gonna make AI too complicated because AI is actually for everybody. It's for everyone. So how do you make AI your opportunity? So here we go. So why AI is super important right now? I think many of you currently use ChatGPT or apa ada yang nggak pakai ChatGPT? Ada yang nggak pakai? Kayaknya pakai semua ya.
Sama Pak.
Di sini saya agak-agak bilingual aja kali ya biar nggak pusing
Boleh.
Inggris terus gitu. Oke. Jadi saya tuh dapat cerita dari salah satu sosial media gitu, dari thread. Jadi ada orang yang nempelin stiker di laptopnya, stiker AI gitu.
Iya.
Ada karyawan dari LG gitu, orang LG yang datengin tuh, oh kamu pakai AI? Iya, aku pakai AI. Terus akhirnya kenalan, dan akhirnya ya si orang yang nempelin stiker itu dapat kontak gitu dari LG.
Koneksi.
Yes. Yes, jadi se-powerful itu gitu AI. Kalau ketika kita pakai AI dan benar-benar tahu gimana cara pakainya gitu. Nah, salah satu company yang tadi pakai itu LG ya, LG karena mereka tuh pengen bikin produk yang lebih cepat, lebih murah. Karena kan sekarang kan lagi trennya tuh efisiensi kan secara global gitu. Indonesia, Amerika, semuanya tuh efisiensi. Even Trump juga sekarang tuh efisiensi gitu. Nah, salah satu caranya yaitu dengan AI. Nah, pasti banyak yang takut gitu kan ya. Waduh, berarti bakal banyak pekerjaan yang tergantikan gitu dengan AI. Apalagi sekarang ada namanya tuh RAG, AI agents. AI agents yang mana banyak beberapa company yang sekarang udah mulai pakai agent untuk kayak customer service, terus apalagi ya, sales, dan masih banyak lagi gitu. Semuanya tuh pakai AI gitu. Nah, gimana caranya kita nih sebagai manusia, harusnya kan lebih powerful kan daripada AI. Gimana caranya kita tuh bisa instead of just survive gitu, kita tuh bisa juga berinovasi gitu dengan AI. Bahkan untuk teman-teman yang backgroundnya bukan IT, bukan teknologi, bukan ilmu komputer gitu. Gimana caranya? Nah, di sini saya bakal share beberapa tools dan resource yang bisa teman-teman pakai untuk belajar AI lebih dalam. Oke, di sini tadi kan udah dijelasin banyak banget ya sama Profesor Toh Pei mengenai gimana sih AI di dunia bisnis secara global gitu. Ada yang tadi Coca-Cola, kemudian Unilever, kemudian apalagi Alibaba untuk lebih efisiensi ya. Nah, di sini mungkin agak sedikit saya play aja kali ya. Nah, mungkin di sini ada yang berpikiran, aduh AI itu kompleks banget gitu. Aduh, harus bisa ngoding nih, harus bisa Python nih, harus bisa segala hal gitu. Dan sebenarnya enggak juga, asalkan kita tahu tools apa aja yang bisa kita pakai gitu. Terus AI bisa gantiin pekerjaan. Kemudian cuma tech company aja nih yang bisa mendapatkan manfaat dari AI. Cuma tren aja gitu. Padahal saya sendiri pakai AI untuk bikin konten loh. Saya kan di sini running agensi ya. Di sini saya running agensi. Sebentar, saya coba share. Nah, saya share ini. Nah, ini agensi saya, PT Almaira Gemilang Berdampak. Di sini saya pakai AI untuk bikin konten yang ala-ala McKinsey gitu. Misalkan di sini ya. Misalkan di sini saya. Nah, di sini walaupun teksnya itu dari kita, tapi diperbagus sama AI gitu. Misalnya we created a custom web app dan lain-lain gitu. Ini pakai AI, pakai ChatGPT. Dan lain-lain. Ini contoh aja ya. Kita balik lagi ke presentasi kita. Nah, dan AI ini nggak cuma tren ya, karena nggak cuma buzzword aja kayak big data gitu kan. Kalau big data kan lebih kayak buzzword gitu kan. Kalau AI ini beneran dipakai gitu di seluruh dunia. Iya, sayang. Oke. Nah, dan teman-teman nggak perlu ngerti caranya ngoding untuk tahu AI gitu. Nah, sebelum kita masuk ke yang dalam nih, kita tuh perlu tahu dulu itu sebenarnya apa sih gitu. Dan ternyata banyak banget loh cabangnya AI. ada machine learning, ada deep learning, dan lain-lain. Nah, kalau yang biasa teman-teman pakai itu kan ChatGPT ya. ChatGPT itu salah satu contoh dari natural language processing dari NLP yang ini. Dari NLP. Nah, kemudian ada juga data science. Data science kan sempat booming juga kan ya, data science. Biasanya tuh di company-company yang sudah cukup mapan gitu. Ada data science, kemudian yang paling basic itu machine learning. Kalau teman-teman dari background non-tech pengen belajar AI, biasanya nanti belajarnya machine learning dulu gitu. Kemudian ada computer vision, kemudian ada expert system, neural network, dan deep learning. Nah, supaya kita itu apa ya? Kita itu sebagai manusia sebenarnya kan powerful ya. Nah, supaya kita tahu AI itu cara kerjanya kayak gimana sih? Nah, kita tuh perlu tahu beberapa metode yang biasanya dipakai sama AI. Ada supervised learning, unsupervised, dan reinforcement. Ini apaan sih gitu? Kayaknya bahasanya terlalu teknikal gitu. Nah, saya bakal bikin istilah-istilah ini lebih gampang dipahami ya. Kalau supervised learning ini maksudnya AI ini diajarin dengan kita itu ngasih data yang banyak banget, data set gitu. Nah, kemudian si AI ini bakal memakai datanya itu cukup apa ya? Cukup rapih gitu. Nah, salah satu contohnya ya ini classification sama regression yang paling terkenal ya. Kalau regression itu kalau teman-teman biasanya pakai aplikasi saham gitu kan, saham kayak Ajaib atau yang lain gitu. Itu biasanya tuh ada perkiraan kalau misalkan kita investasi bulan ini setiap bulan misalkan berapa rupiah gitu. Nah, 10 tahun lagi ini bakal jadi berapa? Nah, itu salah satu contoh penggunaan regression AI. Kemudian kalau classification itu contohnya biasanya itu object detection. Tadi udah dijelasin juga sama Profesor Toh Pei bahwa kalau classification ini contohnya kayak misalkan ini apa ya, mengklasifikasi ini apa gitu. Contoh gampangnya itu face detection, face recognition gitu. Kayak zaman kita waktu apa ya, waktu COVID kan ada beberapa company yang punya tools untuk biasanya untuk presensi gitu, untuk presensi udah pakai masker belum nih gitu. Nah itu nanti dideteksi gitu sama AI-nya. Oh ini udah pakai masker, oh ini belum gitu. Atau bahkan ketika presensi ada juga yang bisa ngedetek, oh ini si A, ini si B. Nah itu termasuk supervised learning. Yang kedua ada unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning ini datanya benar-benar apa ya, scattered gitu, random. Nah contohnya kalau clustering ini kayak misalkan di Shopee atau di Tokopedia. Itu misalkan kita pengen tahu behavior customer tuh kayak gimana. Apakah biasanya perempuan itu lebih suka make up atau lebih suka baju atau yang lain gitu. Nah, dari situ nanti di kelompok-kelompokan, clustering. Kan kayak di perumahan tuh ada cluster kan. Nah, itu di kelompok-kelompokan gitu. Nah, yang kedua, hidden Markov. Hidden Markov model tuh biasanya dipakai di mesin cuci. Mesin cuci biar otomatis gitu kan. Bukan biar otomatis juga sih. Biar tahu apakah, misalkan kita masukin baju nih. Masukin baju, terus oh ini ternyata bajunya cuma segini. Oh, berarti airnya yang dimasukin segini aja gitu. Nah, itu biasanya dipakai di mesin cuci, di teknologi mesin cuci. Kemudian ada juga reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning itu biasanya dipakai di game yang mana itu nanti kayak mempelajari state model actionnya gitu. Nanti kalau pengen belajar lebih detailnya bisa ada, nanti saya kasih resource-nya atau bisa tanya lewat chat. Oke. Next, sekarang itu lagi ngetren namanya Gen AI, Generative AI. Nah, salah satunya yaitu tadi ChatGPT. ChatGPT ini kan dibikin sama OpenAI. Nah, OpenAI ini punya kompetitor, yaitu Anthropic, kemudian Gemini. Gemini itu kan punya Google ya. ChatGPT itu punyanya OpenAI. Kemudian Anthropic itu punyanya Anthropic. Terus sebenarnya sama aja gitu. Terus sama yang terbaru kan ada namanya DeepSeek ya, DeepSeek. Kalau ada yang pernah coba, DeepSeek itu dari China. Itu mirip-mirip semuanya. Dan itu salah satu contoh dari generative AI. Nah, apa bedanya? Generative AI ini, dia tuh nggak perlu, kita tuh butuh dataset yang banyak banget tuh nggak perlu gitu. Karena datasetnya udah dikumpulin secara apa ya, open source gitu, open source. Dan tapi ya kita tetap bayar, tapi kita tetap perlu bayar karena kalau mau pakai apalagi kan kayak kemarin tuh sempat viral, CEO-nya OpenAI itu bilang bahwa ketika orang bilang thanks sama bilang apa lagi ya, thanks sama please, itu sampai ngabisin resource yang banyak banget gitu, listriknya. Nah, itu dia. Itu salah satu contoh generative AI bisa benar-benar se-powerful itu gitu. Dan nggak cuma NLP aja ya, ada juga contoh untuk computer vision tuh ada namanya Hugging Face. Hugging Face, kemudian DALL-E, kemudian Stable Diffusion. Nanti saya coba kasih contohnya kali ya. Nah, di sini karena saya background-nya emang IT gitu, alhamdulillah saya pernah internship di bidang AI. Waktu itu saya AI Research Engineer intern. Saya ngerjain project profesor di sana di Thailand untuk deteksi helm untuk AI safety di oil and gas gitu. Kemudian pas skripsi juga AI lagi, autoencoder, jadi emang ya AI terus ini, hidup saya AI gitu. Apa ya, bisa dibilang tuh AI practitioner gitu. Nah, kemudian setelah lulus saya sempat kerja di fintech company untuk bikin smart reconciliation. Kemudian yang terbaru tuh bikin aplikasi. Nanti saya coba jelasin aplikasi itu kayak gimana sih, namanya Bicara AI. Ini untuk belajar speaking untuk persiapan IELTS gitu. Terus juga sempat bikin chatbot WA. Nah ini contohnya tadi sebenarnya udah dijelasin banyak banget ya sama narasumber yang sebelumnya. Tapi ini saya mau share beberapa dari saya ya. Karena kan kalau yang tadi kan secara global ya, kalau ini mungkin ada beberapa yang secara lokal gitu. Kayak contohnya face recognition di KAI. Teman-teman ada yang pernah coba face recognition untuk masuk apa namanya, ke stasiun gitu?
Iya, iya, ya. Pernah.
Nah, itu salah satu contoh aplikasi dari AI yang dipakai secara lokal di Indonesia gitu. Kemudian ada Gmail, Smart Reply, terus ada juga di Jepang. Di Jepang itu mereka pakai AI di pertanian. Untuk apa? Untuk apa ya? Untuk mengklasifikasikan cucumber apa ya? Timun yang ukurannya S, ukurannya M, ukurannya XL, ukurannya XXL, dan lain-lain gitu. Itu mereka udah secanggih itu gitu pakai AI untuk pertanian. Dan ChatGPT udah banyak yang tahu lah ya kalau ChatGPT. Kemudian ini ada juga yang menarik nih, namanya Stable Diffusion. Ini salah satu teknologi yang di Indonesia belum terlalu belum terlalu common sih. Tapi biasanya yang udah biasa dipakai itu kalau mau ngeganti background. Ganti background itu bisa juga pakai Stable Diffusion of Place. Nah, di sini saya nyoba bikin ngeganti outfitnya nih. Misalkan ini tadinya orangnya pakai baju kayak gini ya. Terus kemudian ganti jadi ini pakai AI nih. Nah, sebenarnya kayak hal-hal kayak gini tuh bisa jadi inovasi di industri fashion kita. Karena kan kalau misalkan nih kita itu mau bersaing di kancah global, pastinya kan kita harus menurunkan cost ya. Sedangkan ketika apa namanya company fashion apa sih namanya clothing line gitu, itu mereka tuh setiap ada produk yang baru harus difoto, harus bikin lookbook, itu kan mahal ya, harus nge-hire fotografer. Nah, gimana caranya kita itu bikin apa ya, udah ada model gitu, udah ada model entah itu AI atau model beneran. Nah, terus misalkan ada produk baru, udah tinggal ditempel aja pakai AI gitu. Nah, itu bisa teman-teman pikirin tuh inovasi-inovasi yang seperti itu. Kemudian ada juga pantun Ayo. Ini waktu itu saya sempat kerjasama sama Pak Shandi untuk bikin pantun Ayo. Di sini saya bikin WhatsApp chatbotnya dan ini terintegrasi sama OpenAI gitu. Nah, misalkan ini nanya ini siapa, terus dijawab, kemudian bikin pantun gitu. Nah, kemudian yang terakhir nih ada contohnya bikin headshot untuk ya biasalah untuk foto-foto formal gitu, biar kelihatan bagus. Nah, ini contoh aplikasi Bicara AI yang kami kembangkan. Di sini kami pakai prompt engineering, kebetulan pakai OpenAI juga. Nah, kalau untuk Android, bikin aplikasi Androidnya ya pastinya kayak biasa gitu, pakai pakai untuk pakai apa namanya Java dan lain-lain gitu. Nah, tapi untuk core AI-nya kita pakai OpenAI. Nah, gimana cara kerjanya? Nah, sebelum masuk ke situ, saya jelasin dulu kali ya sedikit bicara AI itu kayak gimana sih, dan barangkali dari sini teman-teman jadi terinspirasi. Oh iya, aku bisa nih bikin aplikasi yang kayak gini juga gitu, pakai AI gitu. Nah, oke, pertama nih, bicara AI ini sebenarnya apa ya, simulasi untuk IELTS speaking. IELTS speaking. Nah, jadi cara kerjanya nanti user itu record suaranya, pastinya dalam bahasa Inggris kan. Misalkan si si penanya itu nanya nanya ke kita apapun gitu. Misalkan what's your name atau what's your hobby dan lain-lain gitu. Nah, nanti kita rekam, kemudian nanti suaranya itu, voice-nya itu bakal di-transcribe, diubah jadi teks. Nah, di sini nih, setelah ini baru pakai OpenAI untuk ngedapetin itunya, apa namanya, feedbacknya. Feedbacknya itu semua dari AI. Kayak misalkan lexical feedbacknya, kemudian fluensinya, terus secara grammarnya bagus nggak nih? Nah, gimana cara improve-nya? Terus sama correction-nya atau kayak gimana? Dan prediction-nya, kira-kira kalau kita udah simulasi nih yang pertama nih, kira-kira skor untuk IELTS-nya berapa nih, IELTS speaking-nya? Tapi ini cuma untuk speaking ya, IELTS speaking ya. Karena kalau yang saya lihat kan di sini, di Indonesia tuh belum banyak ya yang fokus di speaking. Karena kebanyakan tuh reading, writing, karena biasanya untuk TOEFL ITP aja. Sedangkan untuk IELTS atau TOEFL IBT itu jarang banget gitu yang masuk ke speaking. Nah, caranya gimana? Pakai prompt engineering. Nanti saya kasih tahu juga resource untuk teman-teman belajar prompt engineering. Nah ini teman-teman semoga nggak nggak pusing ya ngelihat sedikit codingan Python gitu. Nah, di sini teman-teman perlu API key dan sedikit function untuk dapetin apa namanya, dapetin hasil dari OpenAI gitu, dapetin outputnya. Nah, ini misalkan tadi kan contohnya kita ini kan prediction score, kemudian feedbacknya dan lain-lain. Nah, ini dari sini dapetinnya. Jadi kita bikin prompt, sebuah prompt sebenarnya mirip kayak kita bikin prompt di ChatGPT, cuman ini versi apa ya, computerized gitu, computerized. Dan ini nggak cuma selesai sampai sini aja, kita harus bikin API-nya dulu untuk disambungin ke aplikasi kita, entah itu aplikasi website atau aplikasi Android gitu. Nah, misalkan di sini kan kita masukin jawaban-jawabannya gitu dari hasil transcription yang udah user apa ya sampaikan. Misalkan penanya tuh nanya apa, kita jawab apa. Nah, itu di transcription-nya udah dapat jawabannya. Nah, ini originalnya apa, correction-nya apa, nanti dikerjain sama AI gitu. Sampai score prediction dan feedback-feedback yang lain gitu. Nah, Nah, ini salah satu contoh prompt engineering ya, teman-teman. Kalau teman-teman penasaran. Nah, gimana belajarnya? Teman-teman bisa belajar di Deep Learning AI. Ini salah satu platform yang dibuat sama dosen Stanford. Kita kan tahu ya, Stanford itu dekat sama Silicon Valley ya. Silicon Valley itu salah satu apa ya, bisa dibilang kiblatnya teknologi gitu, kiblatnya IT. Nah, Profesor Andrew Ng ini bikin platform untuk kita belajar AI, bahkan untuk teman-teman yang bukan dari background IT gitu. Saya coba share kayak gimana sih. Sebentar. Nah, ini platformnya yang teman-teman bisa kulik lebih dalam ya. Namanya Deep Learning AI. Teman-teman bisa belajar banyak banget semua hal tentang AI. Length chain, Hugging Face, dan masih banyak lagi nih. Dan ini sangat ramah dengan beginner gitu. Misalkan teman-teman, aduh, belum bisa nih Python, bisa belajar di sini. Python for beginners. Terus pengen belajar nih bikin agent AI agent gitu, bisa dari sini juga. Dan ini semua gratis ya, kecuali pengen dapet sertifikatnya itu berbayar. Tapi kalau untuk belajar doang sih gratis. Nah, ini banyak banget teman-teman. Uh, nah, kalau saran saya sih better belajar dari yang basic dulu. Misalkan ini generative AI for everyone. Terus yang tadi juga bisa dipelajari. Oke. Ini ya contohnya ya. Contoh resource yang bisa teman-teman pakai untuk belajar AI dan resource-nya benar-benar apa ya, kredibel gitu. Karena ya ya ini yang bikin dosen Stanford gitu. Nah, terus ini contoh lain produk yang kami buat, yang saya pribadi buat, WA bot untuk yang integrated sama OpenAI. Nah, ini contohnya. Waktu itu mau bikin pantun pakai AI, tapi di WhatsApp gitu. Nah, ini contohnya ya, teman-teman. Tapi memang ketika development, memang apa ya, AI itu belum bisa secara apa ya 100% sesuai sama yang kita mau gitu. Jadi memang harus dimasukkan beberapa apa ya, mungkin kayak dataset dari kita sendiri sih, misalkan karena kalau kita lihat ya di sini kan contoh-contohnya tuh agak apa ya, kurang kurang terlalu kaku gitu pantunnya, karena kan AI juga belum belajar kan, belum belajar dari data kita gitu. Nah, kalau teman-teman mau bikin pantun IO yang versi lebih bagus nih, versi lebih advance, bisa teman-teman kumpulin dataset pantun gitu supaya lebih cakep gitu hasilnya. Nah, next, ini yang pasti teman-teman tunggu nih. Caranya gimana bikin bikin AI AI produk tanpa ngoding sama sekali. Gimana caranya? Yaitu pakai N8N. Ini saya pernah pakai ini juga. Cuman kalau ini tuh memang perlu sedikit di awal tuh emang perlu technical setup yang ya lumayan ribet sih di awal. Cuman setelah itu gampang-gampang aja gitu karena tinggal konek-konekin aja gitu. Nah, kalau N8N ini memang cuma bisa diisi panel OS-nya. Diisi panel, kalau teman-teman punya apa namanya server sendiri bisa dimasukin tuh isi panelnya, bisa diinstal, kemudian bisa install N8N-nya dan bisa langsung masuk dan langsung dipakai gitu. Nah, mungkin oke. Mungkin itu aja kali ya dari saya. Mungkin dari teman-teman pasti ada beberapa yang punya pertanyaan gitu.
Iya.
Intinya sih teman-teman di era AI ini nggak perlu takut. Yang penting mulai aja dulu dari yang kita bisa. Dan sekarang ini kan memang eranya tuh era builder gitu. Nah, satu hal yang teman-teman perlu apa ya kuasai itu diri teman-teman sendiri. Teman-teman perlu tahu strength saya tuh apa sih, personality saya tuh apa sih. Dan ketika kita masuk ke dunia AI, sebetulnya kita tuh nggak harus grammar AI. Kita bisa jadi apa ya, content creator, bisa jadi sales AI. Karena kan makin banyak builder kan, makin banyak orang yang bikin aplikasi AI. Nah, siapa yang ngejualin kan? Nggak ada kan? Nah, di situ jadi salah satu opportunity juga untuk teman-teman yang dari non-IT background gitu. Ya, mungkin itu aja dari saya. Ada pertanyaan?
Oke, terima kasih banyak untuk Bu Atikah Aulia Putri. Tadi udah presentasinya udah kayak informasi banget, daging banget kalau bahasa zaman sekarang. Jadi kita bisa tahu tadi ada N8N ya, ayo ngebangun apa ya produk AI. Jadi kayaknya sekarang tuh nggak ada yang perlu takut untuk bisa bermimpi bisa bikin produk AI kayak gitu ya. Oke, terima kasih sekali lagi untuk Miss Atikah untuk presentasinya. Okay, now we will continue to the Q&A sessions where all participants are welcome to ask questions to both of our speakers. You may ask your question in two ways. You can use raise hand feature and asking your question directly or by typing your questions in the Zoom chat. Okay, feel free to ask your questions for all the participants. Okay, maybe while we are waiting for questions from the participants, allow me to begin with questions to start the discussion. Yeah. So I'll start with this question is addressed to Dr. Toh Pei. Dr. Toh Pei. Okay, Dr. Toh Pei, I have a questions. How can business ensure ethical and responsible use of AI when expanding into international markets with diverse cultures and regulations? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this, Dr. Toh Pei. Hello, Dr. Toh Pei. Are you still mute? You can unmute first.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Thank you. Okay, Miss Inkriswari and also Miss Alia. Okay, what a wonderful presentation, and I learned a lot from you. Okay, so yeah, the questions from Inkriswari, okay, about how a business or the organization to ensure the the ethical responsibilities in order to make sure they meet the regulations, is it that set by um the government, maybe? Is it the questions? Okay. Actually, when we talk about ethical responsibility, we will face ethical dilemma. Okay, so what is ethical dilemma here is that we feel guilty when we know that maybe some of the officer, they are using the AI to do something that is beyond the responsibility, that is something wrong, that is not follow the regulations. Okay, so what we can do here, actually, it depends on the situation actually. So usually the company can set the policy, okay, and they assign the officer, okay, which supervise and manage this anything related to Etika. okay, on IT, ethical on IT, and then of course come up with the procedure or the policy. So whenever things there are some issue, we can have the committees get together with the officer that we hire or assign, and then you review those um the policy lah, or the procedure, okay, in the written form. Okay, so basically that is just a general that ways for organizations to manage like different ethical responsibilities, because sometimes it is beyond the beyond the organization to control, okay, this thing happen. So besides that, maybe the employer or the organization can give awareness, okay, about this ethical thing on using AI, okay, when they implement AI on their business, okay, in terms of the data, how they use the data, okay, and so on. Okay, that's all from my side. I hope can answer your questions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Toh Pei, for sharing your insight about it. So the conclusion is by making a policy and share it through the all employees like that, yeah, Dr. Toh Pei.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay. Okay, next question. I see Mr. Sandy has raised his hand. Mr. Sandy, please.
Okay, is my voice audible?
Okay, clear.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Inkras, to accommodate this event. My question will be to Mrs. Atikah, because I am interested with the AI, especially for the learning. Okay, in my situation right now, I'm one of the lecturer for introduction for coding and big data. I teach some student uh, in economic faculty, which mean they don't have any IT background. Therefore, I teach them something quite simple, so they can have experience. For instance, is learning Scratch, learning Python for the beginner, and then learning how to use Tableau. And then when I heard Miss Atika tell me about there is a way to make AI application without any coding, what do you think? Is it okay to meet the requirement for a student not from a IT background, or is it it's too high level, so they just stick to what they have right now? So that would be my question. I would like to hear your thought, Mrs. Atika. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Sandy, for the question. It's great. It was a great question. Well, to answer this, actually, an 8N is a very beginner friendly tool that can be started by anyone. But I think the hard thing is actually in the beginning, because you need to set up the server, and then you need to install the, what is it? You need to install the OS, which is and 8N is only available on Easy Panel. And actually, if you want an 8N in their direct website, you can do that too. But in website, you can do it for free. You can't do it for free, because in website you need to pay for some, I don't know. You can Google it. You can Google it for how much it priced for the usage in the website directly. But for beginner, and if you have limited budget, you can use your own server with only 100 yeah, it's actually only for less than 7 USD to start your own server and to start N8N. So it depends on your capability and your budget to start N8N. But for me, N8N is very beginner friendly for everyone, even for non-tech, for non-IT backgrounds over there. And if you want me to help you set up your N8N, you can anytime contact me through Kampung Cyber or through my phone number.
Okay. I said all clear, Pak Sandi.
Yeah, thank you so much, Atika. I think I will do some experiments for this semester. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Atika, for the answer. Okay, I see in the chat there is a question from Nadia Sabrina Azahra. She asked for two questions. Maybe both of our speakers can answer it one by one. First question is, how can business ensure data privacy and security when using AI? And the second question is, what are the latest trends in AI technology that business should be aware of? Maybe we can start with Dr. Toh Pei to answer these questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Ingriswari. Okay. Hi, Nadia, Sabrina. How are you? Okay. So you have two questions. Okay. The first one, okay, how can business ensure data privacy and security when using AI? So as I mentioned just now, actually, some of the cases might be beyond the organization to control, but certain things that we still can control, okay, on the privacy and security. Okay, for example, maybe the company can have use the AI to detect threat detection, okay, or the prevention. Okay, when, for example, when something happen or anything abnormal, okay, so the system will detect, oh, there is something wrong. Okay, so that is the thing. Secondly, maybe the company or the business can have use AI driven data encryption, just like, for example, WhatsApp. Okay, WhatsApp, they have this use AI driven data encryption, means outside parties or any third parties may not able to check or see or dig out our conversation in the WhatsApp. So everything is confidential and closed. Okay, so that's my opinion. And about the latest trends in AI technology that business should know. Okay, I believe actually we can just Google and you ask ChatGPT and it comes out, what are the latest trends. And actually just now Miss Alia already introduced us okay, some AI tools which is very latest and interesting that we know. Okay, so here maybe I can just repeat like generative Gen AI, okay, like Miss Ali already mentioned just now, like ChatGPT is very famous. Okay, so of course there are other tools like besides ChatGPT, and also the business also can use the AI power automation. That means for example, the chatbot, okay, or they can use in especially when deal with the customer when they ask or the complaint anything, so they will automate the messages that will replace the humans job lah, the task to answer the questions from the customer. So everything they will help to schedule, to reply, and so on. Things so far, these are the things that maybe the business should have, so to help them to do the business, so that will be more efficiency and effective. Like I believe Miss Alia already mentioned. She keep mention efficiency and effectiveness lah. Okay, so pass over to Atikah. Maybe you have some sharing. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, Ms. Atikah, if you have something to share about the questions.
For the security and privacy.
Yes.
Okay, that's actually one of the thing that become prioritizes that is prioritized by a company like Anthropic, because not all AI company not all AI company actually focus on that privacy and security concern. But Anthropic, if you're really concerned about privacy and then security, you can just use Anthropic from my experience, because they have some policy about that security and privacy. So instead of using OpenAI or Gemini, you can use Anthropic for that specific concerns.
Okay, Anthropic. Okay. That's a great insight from both of our speakers. I hope Nadia has already clear about all her questions, right? Next, I have questions from Ais. Ais from UNJ. What are the risks of relying too heavily on AI for business operations? Maybe we can start from Dr. Toh Pei again. Please. I'm sorry, you still mute. Can unmute?
Okay, thank you. So hi guys. Okay, your questions. What are the risks of relying too heavily or too much on AI for business operation? Is that when we too depends on AI, as we know that AI of course give us a lot of benefits, right? But when it comes to the risk, when for example, especially costs, okay, so it is totally a very high implementation cost, okay, in terms of just now I have mentioned, like when we install, okay, service and the maintenance, okay, all of these are they require a large cost, a high cost, okay. So basically a large company, maybe they have enough budget for this. What about for those small scale and medium scale? Okay, maybe they are lack of you know, to overcome this risk, especially comes to the installation costs. Despite we know that AI really can help business to expand the business globally, efficiently, and effective. Okay. Secondly, when we too, depending on AI, so maybe the business or the employer, they would tend to to focus on the robot AI IT things, and they will forget about the human in the organization. Okay, so that's the thing when we too totally more than 100% rely on robotics. So when things come, like any problems that comes, we will automatically think of the AI. Okay, ask AI, ChatGPT, and everything. Okay, so we forgot about employees, the human. Okay, so it would be good if they can balance between AI and human. Okay, yeah, think that's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Toh Pei for your insightful answers. Maybe from Ms. Atikah, is there any you want to share for it? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the great question. For me, if you think, if you use something to way too much, of course there's some implications, like when it's like when you eat chocolate too much, it just doesn't taste as sweet as when we eat less chocolate. So it's like that. So when we use AI in our daily activity, but it's too much, it's, I don't know, maybe humans cannot be as creative as AI, maybe. Or maybe yeah, I think it's kind of a concern in education, because when I heard that one of the lecturer in chemistry, she shared that some of her students use AI for final thesis, which is actually a good and not good. So if you think AI can benefit you, well, it can also make you less less knowledgeable, because yeah, we just can Google, and we can prompt anything we want directly from our mobile phone using ChatGPT and other platform like Gemini and Anthropic and others. So maybe the risk is more on the human side, like human become more dependent. And yeah, of course, when we have been very relied on AI, of course, when we have like when we don't have any electricity, yeah, of course we cannot work, like yeah, just like that, I think. And for the business side, I don't know, maybe some companies don't use AI because it's not too human. I mean, some companies prefer using human instead of chatbot, because yeah, it just sounds more human and more, what is it, like it can build more relationship with human and human, not human and tech. I hope you can understand what I mean.
Okay. Okay, thank you for Dr. Toh Pei and Ms. Atikah for the insightful answers. I think because of the topic is about AI, there are so many top-up questions from the participants. But because due to time limitations, due to time constraints, the question from Akbar Nanda Faisal and Michael Kurniawan from SMA Yadika 8 Jatimulya will be the final questions, yeah, for all the participants. I'm sorry. If you have any questions, you still curious about AI and other things, you can maybe reach out their or speakers media sosial or any other alternative options to reach out the speakers, right? Okay, first thing first, I will read the question from Akbar Nanda Faisal. First of all, thanks Dr. Toh Pei and Ms. Atikah for the explanation. It's engaging for me to learn AI right now. I didn't know such big companies like Domino's that focus on beverage use AI too. When I see companies like Coca-Cola makes it, especially the video that fully uses AI, Coca-Cola actually gets best using it. The public didn't like how they use the AI and makes the trust for Coca-Cola drop. I believe it happens because they fully use AI for the Christmas ads, but when I see companies like Domino's use AI to make the consumer buy their products easier, it was well received by the public. Makes them easier. What is the most buy products? Making order is easier and faster, and there's much more. So my question is from Akbar Nanda Faisal, what is actually the borderline for using AI so it can be used for goods so the AI can be accepted by everyone, by the public? Both of these companies focus on beverage use AI for the benefit so they can gain more profit, but how public sees them is different. Okay, maybe um, from Dr. Toh Pei or Atikah, one of you can answer these questions.
Sure. I can try to answer.
Okay, sure.
Akbar Nanda. Hi, Akbar Nanda. How are you? What a wonderful, a lot of your sharing idea. Okay, yeah. So your question is that what is actually the borderline for using AI? So AI can be accepted by everyone. So as we know that it's a challenge. It's very challenging for us, to make everyone accept something. Okay, so here in this context, we use AI lah. Okay, I know that or we know that not everyone pro agree people to use AI to run the business or to do the task and so on. And other side people they are agree with the using AI. Okay, so it's very difficult actually we to make all of them accept this AI. Okay, so of course there are pro and cons lah. Okay, yeah. So so what is the borderline is that for my opinion is that as long as it meets the ethical responsibility, okay, you didn't misuse the data, or you didn't misuse the data to do any task, or that or maybe harm the society and so on. Okay, so you just meet the ethical responsibilities. Okay, fulfill the basic ethical responsibility, and of course it would be better if you can get the acknowledgement the use of the AI. Like I say, not everyone accept the use of AI. Okay, some people will see that AI is something like too fake, okay, and so on. Okay, and they didn't trust the AI and so on. Okay, so maybe in general maybe the some agency, or maybe it start from the university or certain the sector. Okay, they can maybe give us some awareness, okay, to the society, okay, to introduce AI. Okay, perhaps some of them who those are not really like AI or do not accept AI, maybe they don't have information. Okay, so for me they can give us some awareness lah. Okay, so that to minimize the acceptance the non-acceptance of the AI. Okay, so I hope can answer your questions, Akbar. Thank you.
Okay, maybe is there any addition from Ms. Atikah?
Okay. From my end, I think some of you have watched a promotional video by the Minister of Informatics, Mrs. Mutia Hafid, that she she and her team made a promotional video about MBG, makan bergizi gratis, but not with the actual human. I mean, it's the Mr. President Prabowo. It's in a cartoon format. Well, it drives so many both positive and negative comments from Indonesian netizen. Well, from that, I think the borderline is actually can be seen by how the reaction of our netizen, our citizen, like to limit the usage of AI, like if some netizen think that AI is too much in the use of that governmental promotional video, then maybe later we can suggest a policy, AI policy that you cannot use that for this promotional video, like that. I think that depends on our government in making policy, especially in AI policy, because AI is getting faster than ever. I mean, the development is just too fast. I mean, today we had RIG and then AI agents, and last year we had we had ChatGPT. So all of the generations in our country and of course in the rest of the world need to I don't know what, like, adopt AI, but need to know where we can just use human instead of AI. Like one of the DJ in Coachella concert, he promote human instead of AI to to make art. So I forgot what he said, but he said that let's just use human for art instead of AI. I think that's it.
Okay. Thank you for the great answers from both of our speakers. For the last questions from Michael Kurniawan, I think it is a direct question for Dr. Toh. I will read the questions. Thank you so much for the great presentation, Dr. Toh. I am really interested in AI and I've been seeing it everywhere on social media. People are constantly talking about it. I believe it's going to have a major impact in the future, especially in business and marketing. So I was wondering, do you think it would be beneficial to introduce AI education earlier, for example, in public schools or college? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ingrid. Okay, hi, Michael Kurniawan. Okay, thank you for your interesting questions. So in my opinion, I think that it will be beneficial to introduce AI education earlier, just like, for example, public school or colleges. I think it will give a beneficial to both side, students and the teacher. Okay, so so maybe the school can started to promote, okay, slowly, okay, introduce what is the AI and how to use the AI. It depends on what kind of the tools that the school will adopt or adapt the AI in their teaching and learning activities. Okay, so maybe some of teacher, they lack of the skill or knowledge, okay, on how to use the AI. So the school perhaps they need to you know give some training, send the teacher or hire the trainer to teach, okay, how to use those AI tools. And as for the students, okay, of course, I believe students are very they will feel very excited, and because especially they are in this digital world. Okay. Sorry. So this will give additional knowledge to the students. I think that's all. Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for all your wonderful questions for all the participants. We've come to the end of our Q&A sessions. Before we conclude this session, we would like to take a moment to honor both of our speakers for their valuable contribution to this event. Now, let's proceed with the certificate presentations. I will be presenting the certificates one by one. First, I would like to present the certificate of appreciation to Dr. Toh Pei. For committee, can you help me to pin the certificate? Okay. 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 Thank you for the insightful talk and sharing with us, Dr. Toh Pei. Let's take a quick photo to capture this special moment. I'll count from 3, 2, 1. Once again, 3, 2, 1. Okay. For all the committees, have you captured the moment? Can you confirm? Okay. Okay. Next, wait. Here is Bu Filzah. Bu Filzah. Okay. Next, it's my pleasure to present the certification of appreciation to Miss Atikah Aulia Putri, our second speaker. Thank you for your inspiring presentation today. Let's take a quick photo together. For committee, please your help to capture this moment, right? I'll count 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. Once again, thank you to our amazing speakers for the insightful discussions and to all participants for your thoughtful questions. Before we move on, I'd like to remind everyone that our next session, the International Marketing Seminar, will be starting shortly. We encourage all the participants to stay with us and join the exciting second sessions. With that, I'll now hand the session back over to our Master of Ceremonies, Ms. Masha, to guide us through the rest of today's agenda. Thank you.
All right. Thank you to both of our speaker and to Mrs. Ingreswari for the wonderful and insightful first session. Before we move on to the session 2, let's take a moment to capture this beautiful event with a group photo. So guys, please turn on your camera and show us your best smile. All right, to all participants, please open up your camera and let us have a group photos together. All right, everyone, I will start the countdown for the slide 1 and for 3, 2, 1, and smile. All right, the next slide on 3, 2, 1, smile. All right, for the third slide, we will begin on 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, the next one in 3, 2, 1, smile. All right, we still have 5 more slides, so please turn on your camera. All right, on the five slide, we will take on screenshot in 3, 2, 1, smile. All right, the next one on 3, 2, 1, smile. All right, we're done on taking the photo group. To all participants, before we go into the next sessions, we will have to take an attendance form that will be shared on the chat box. And the next session will start and will begin so soon. So please stay on Zoom. So we will get the next certification on the attendance form.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm here.
Tan.
Nice to meet everyone.
Yeah, I think we will start after this session because the first session with the previous speaker just finished. So we will start after this one. Okay? You will be
Okay.
with me, Tan.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Masha, you may continue.
Okay, thank you. All right, so everyone, we are now entering the session 2 of today's webinar, and the session will focus on the topic device in the tactile AI-powered marketing. And the session will be guided with Mrs. Ervina as the moderator for this session. But before we call her, let me introduce her first. Mrs. Ervina has a work experience as a lecturer of the Faculty of Economics and Business from Universitas Negeri Jakarta. She also an instructor Bangkit Academy led by Google, Tokopedia, Gojek, and Traveloka. She's a dean and lecturer of the Faculty of Business and Social Science at Universitas Binawan. She's also an author and content writer, citizen journalist of Net TV, and has an education from University of Aberdeen in Master of Business Administration and Faculty of Economics UNJ as bachelor's. She also holds honors and certification from the Asian Australia Emerging Leaders Program, Microsoft Certified Educator, Paragon Inspiring Lecturer, and Certified Professional Human Resource Management. All right, Mrs. Ervina, are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, Masha.
Hello.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for
Okay.
asking. And I hope you
Okay.
also in a good condition.
Okay, so Mrs. Arpina, before we begin the session, I want to ask you something fun. From scale 1 to 10, how ready you are to guide this session?
I will give you 100.
All right, so you are perfectly ready, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm very excited because Tan is also my friend in Australia.
Okay, so to Mrs. Arpina, I will let you to guide the session for the next one. So Mrs. Arpina, the floor is yours.
All right, thank you so much, Masya. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. So thank you for joining us at the International Marketing Webinar in the Economic Expo 2025. We are very thrilled to welcome all the participants from all the study programs, and also maybe some of you also come from outside UNJ for these exciting sessions on BWise in the tactile of AI-powered marketing. So from now, please make sure your audio is muted during the presentations and feel free to give your question or comment on the chat box. Okay, before we begin, a little bit of housekeeping. So I would like also to mention about, so this session will be recorded, and please use the Q&A features for any questions to our speakers. And you also encouraged to participate actively in the chat. Okay, so before we begin, I would like to mention the Honorable Prof. Dr. Muhammad Rizan, our beloved Dean of the Faculty of Economics and Business, also the Vice Deans, the Head of Study Programs that I cannot mention one by one, and of course, the Honorable Professor Dr. Umi Widyastuti as the Chairperson of Economics Expo 2025. All right, so before we begin, it's my great pleasure, of course, to introduce our distinguished speaker for today's sessions, Mr. Yen Tan Lee. So he's joining us from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, but I guess he is currently in Hanoi because he has to meet the investor from, I don't know, venture capital maybe, but then can explain later. So let me introduce a little bit about his profile. So Mr. Tan is the founder and also CEO of GoLabs and BusMap, two groundbreaking platforms at the forefront of smart mobility solution in Southeast Asia. And his visionary leadership already makes significant development of AI-driven transportation technologies that enhance daily life for millions of people in Vietnam. So he holds a bachelor degree from Ho Chi Minh University of Science, and his exceptional contribution already earned